Alright, let's see here. I think we can skip the opening movie here. Alright. Let's get into this. Load. Yes, let's do the things. All the things. Data is loaded. All right. Oh, I remember this nonsense. I was fighting Bartandalus last time, and I died both times. Alright, so... No, like, it's facing me, so... You were good. So, I just realized I started a Final Fantasy XIII stream, but I ended the last stream going up against the boss and died twice.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
So, I'm not sure how well this is gonna go.
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or rather, take your leave. Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
Oh no!
What?
You have been smited.
Magic?
Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools?
You use them.
Cocoon is a factory built by Fal'Cie. A factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore, it's not.
What can mere men do? Without our help, death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob drunk on fear of a viewless sea.
If they only knew a lassie was the one filling their glasses.
Let's see. You mean me? Oh, child.
Nope.
Perish the thought. I am more than that. I am Fal'Cie. My name is Spartandulus, voice of the Sanctum and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Fal'Cie. Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You begged us for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel? You must learn your place.
Alright. Time to pop some
Cocoon's
items
nothing
here.
to you?
Oh shit. Okay.
Thank you.
You are ignorant of your place.
I'm already messing up.
What can mere
Hold on. I'm gonna back out. Yeah. I'll skip the movie next time. But I definitely need to strategize that more. I was thinking that I should be able to access the Fortisol and whatnot. But apparently not. So I need to make sure I'm equipping those properly. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a bad time. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go get into a different fight and make sure I can access this properly. Okay.
Keep your mind on the battle.
Alright, I just want to make sure that I can access things I need. And I can't. What is going on to where I can't get out of that? Equip items. Like, what? Why can't I access that to use it? Why you no work, game? Use items. Go to the stand. Alright, so going to GameSpot. Because it's been long enough and I haven't used any items in this game. And I obviously need to for this fight. So bear with me. I'm trying to understand how to use the damn thing so it'll work. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna load? I don't think it's gonna load. So you use it before you enter the battle. But how? Okay. L1. Okay. That makes more sense. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna run to about right here. Alright. Let's go do the thing.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
Skip! Alright. Let's do this.
Cocoon's nothing to you?
Let's kick this guy's ass. Come on. Alright. Ravage the shit out of it. And then we'll heal a bit.
This is the power of fear. I'm disappointed. I may use one
Alright, let's heal.
Oh, yeah?
Damn, this is going much better now that I know how to use those.
What can
Take down the enemy.
Jeez, at the rate we're going with haste. You don't even have to worry about commando at this point. Alright. Come on. Stagger. There we go.
This is the power of my sin.
Shit.
Follow my lead.
I fucked up. Alright, let's see if I can come back.
Took your place.
Alright.
Don't give up.
Oh, I'm working on it, Will. I am working on it. I fucked up, unfortunately. But, I'm trying to. What are you up to tonight? Probably gonna have to do this again. Because I totally got hope and vanilla kills, which means they're not buffed. Gonna die. Let's like kill all the people here real quick.
Oh, yeah?
Alright.
What can
Let's see if I can.
you will
At least
taste
try to buff them a
agony.
little bit. Oh, his face! His face hurts so much.
Yield.
Alright. Oh shit, all my things are about to go away. That's not good. Flinch? What's that about? Alright, I'm just gonna try to fuck him up as fast as I can. I'm totally gonna have to do this again now, I already know it. Switch to heal.
You will taste agony.
What kind of punishment do they get?
You
flinch is a game show where you can't flinch, otherwise you get punished. That's interesting.
Thank you.
Come on, do the thing.
Witness my power. Submit.
Alright.
Thanks.
That's interesting, at least. I don't have Netflix currently, so I can't check it out, but I'm sure I'll be getting it again here in the not-too-distant future. He's taking too long to take down.
I'll see.
Just buff. Oh, we're still alive.
Thank you.
Of course it's British. I should know. So, how did production on the film go? I saw that
Witness my
Twin Pines crew was up to things.
Thank you.
You will know.
Let's go!
Thanks.
Take down the enemy. Got your back.
Nice. I haven't worked with Neil on anything, but it's Neil Irvin, right?
You will taste agony.
Let's go!
I'll see.
He actually auditioned to do one or two of my audiobooks. I ended up not going with him on these projects, but I ended up adding him on Facebook, and there's a chance he may work on a later project for me. Come on. Stagger! on. Heal up.
Don't give up!
Come on. Yeah. I liked what he did. It was just there was a guy that did just a bit better for what I was going for. But there's a chance I may talk to him again about future novels. The project I was looking at this time that he ended up trying out for was definitely it was the Synchrony, one of the shorts. Okay. I'm probably going to end up taking a break on Black Infinite here before too long and working on some side projects. And one of them is a concept that me and Jeremy actually talked about before I left. Or more like around the time I left. Because I was originally... Jeremy had an idea for a project for us to do together. But we couldn't get to it before I ended up moving.
Thank you.
So ultimately, we started talking about other ideas. So I'm going to try to put together a short script on something that might still work. I had really hoped to get him down faster than this. Because if I take too long, he's going to kill lightning. Come on.
Thanks.
Gotta stay in control.
Actually went pretty well that time.
Thank you.
I did. There's a save point like right before this.
Submit.
The last time I streamed this, I actually tried it twice. And the first time I went in without even bothering with, like, looking up the strategy. The second time, I still got killed even after looking at it. So I tried something slightly different this time.
Witness my power.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You will
I remember that this was a pain in the ass fight before.
Thanks.
When I played this, like back when this first came out, but I keep hoping they will port 8. That way I can play it on PS4, but I feel like Square Enix is just completely freaking ignoring its existence.
Thank you.
You will
Yeah, I
taste
mean, it was a good
agony.
game. I think my biggest thing was I didn't like the jump ship awesome when I first played it. But a lot of that, too, was a matter of... I just didn't really understand how best to utilize it. That, and I've also got a better understanding of RPGs, because 8 was really the second RPG I ever played. So, especially JRPG. And my batteries are low, so hold on, I gotta plug my controller up here. Alright. Oh yeah, I know. I'm about to. I was trying to get in as much damage and keep the
Follow my lead.
keep the chain going, but I'm doing better than I was the last time I tried this though. Like Destrudo killed me the first try. So, alright, let's see here. Like, this game got a lot of hate too, honestly, and I understand why, but it's not a bad game at all. Like, the battle system is interesting. People just really did not like the fact that most of the game was down essentially a long hallway.
Witness my power.
Come on, Hope, you have got to get buffs on us faster than that, man.
You will know.
Alright, let's heal up.
Thank you.
Come on. Alright, once he gets that other buff on, hopefully I can get some more. Alright, let's go for it. By the way, I just button mashed through this whole game. Like, for the auto chains and whatnot, I know I don't have to constantly press A, but I feel like I always miss it. Because I never actually get to it. Oh shit, it didn't hit me that hard. I was expecting more damage from that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So, I may not get them on this stagger, but we'll get them damn close at least. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can kill him before this. Yes! That is more like it. Didn't get shit for rating, but I don't care. I still beat him. Alright, I feel better now. Much better.
The Foul Sea running the Sanctum.
Then, I guess it wasn't Eden controlling things after all.
As I said, I am Lord Sovereign.
I did.
Guess Foul Sea don't go down as easy as the rest of us.
Ease is not the
I was kind of worried there for a few minutes I wasn't going to be able to, but...
You should know quite well already the sure way of dispatching our kind. Ragnarok.
Uh-oh.
What's Ragnarok? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Pitiful the sea. You've forgotten your focus. Ragnarok is the beast one of you must become in order to lay waste to Cocoon. You have had the dream. One among you will become that monster.
I really wish they hadn't have...
Defeat Orphan.
I should dress like this Primarch guy. I don't know, like... The veil and everything, I feel like it's a bit much.
Orphan fuels Eden with strength.
Like the whole crown and everything, it's...
You and the rest
My
of our
head's kind of big too, and with all this hair I've got now,
Destroy
I don't think it would
Orphan,
work well.
And you'll release a force such as this world has never seen. Cocoon will be torn asunder.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan,
Your focus will be fulfilled.
so what? Who says it has to be?
Sarah asked us to save Cocoon before she turned to Crystal. Save it! And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our
The hair will
focus,
fill up to
and
the
we
top of the hat. Yeah, but will it be comfortable?
Allow me
That's
to
the
help
question.
you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction. Did
Oops.
it never occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance the thought? If you will not face the truth, then face the peril of your plight.
You're right, Worldiverses. I am really interested in seeing how the 7 remake turns out. But then again, most of us who love Final Fantasy probably are.
Let's see. See how stark reality is.
I can't decide if I want to go back and redo 15 from the beginning or just jump in
Come on!
and just do more stuff on top of my current playthrough. I may end up just going back and replaying it all together eventually and doing the whole thing on stream, because I definitely played that well before I started Twitch streaming.
This is bad.
Will, have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. I will catch you next time, hopefully.
Not so fast, Lassie.
Alright, fuck it up.
Hang on!
How is 14 going for you, Worldiverses? Like, I haven't played 14 in a while, and a lot of it's because I haven't wanted to get into paying for the monthlies on it. But I've got it downloaded with Heaven's Ward at the very least. And I may get back into it the next time they have a free, like, gameplay weekend. If they're even still doing that. From where I had trials previously, I can't do, like, the free play until level 35 for whatever reason.
Can't we do something?
Got me. I give up.
The shield.
Saz, look out!
Yeah, watch where the hell you're going, man. Yeah, I've played it before. It's just I wasn't playing it consistently, and I couldn't justify paying the monthly subscription. I think I got up to like level 14, 15, something like that. Enjoyed what I played. It's just so many other games to play too. You know what I mean? I'd like to eventually get all the expansions and just.
Where are we?
Looks like a piece of pulse.
Pulse? What, you mean like the Bodum vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
if you
what
heard
I don't
all that
understand
because
is after the purge,
apparently my
all that
headset
Lassie
lost
carried
connection
on.
there for a
Why
minute.
keep a chunk of pulse under the floorboards?
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for Lassie to accept their fate.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the Fal'Cie Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, we're back to square one.
I should be good
Out of
now.
luck.
Mr. Hero!
I have a feeling the
Cocoon
connection
falls
in my
now.
controller is messing up. Because I tried moving the cable around and that's when I
It's
lost
almost
connection.
like
And it's not the first
Daisley
time it's
wants it
happened, but it doesn't happen on my PlayStation
Seems
controller.
that way. You sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a Cocoon Fal'Cie want to destroy Cocoon?
But yeah, no, I was saying
It's a
that
Fal'Cie thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
what I was saying about 14 is I definitely want to get back
Hey,
into it at
Snow.
some point, get all the
Nothing for you?
expansions. It's just a matter of having the time and being able to justify the money for the monthly when I do it.
So, this way?
I actually just re-downloaded it to my PlayStation 4 here in the last couple of days just so I can be prepared. I saw that Heaven's Ward was free and went ahead and took advantage of it. Alright, let's save. And now we continue on down the long hallway. Now, gameplay-wise for 14, are you still in the main like vanilla game, or are you exploring any of the DLC at the expansions at this point? I don't need to talk to them. I can just keep running.
We ready to get out of here?
Nice. I think I originally
gotta apologize.
got it either really
Looks like I
cheap or
was wrong.
free.
About Sarah's focus? Not like you to second guess yourself.
Like, Square Enix has done many things to really push the
Even
game
Heroes make mistakes.
and allow people to get into it, and I think that's how I ended up getting it ultimately.
What about your plan to protect Cocoon? Either way, your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
Yeah, beautiful hallway simulator. That's exactly what
It's
this
all
is.
wrong.
Yeah.
Wait,
Tried
this
so
is
hard to
beautiful.
convince us that you even fooled yourself.
Okay. I think
been a
all
total
I've ever
idiot.
played is vanilla as well. As vanilla as A
But
Realm
still.
Reborn is, considering it's not technically vanilla, because the original vanilla game is
Saved
long
me.
gone.
You trusted Sarah.
I mean, original Final Fantasy XIV,
Let
they
that faith drive
discontinued and shut down and redesigned,
It even
and that's
made
where
me wanna
Realm
believe.
Reborn came from.
Sarah, talk to me, baby.
were just legends, right?
I want to say we're close to Eden, but it's hard to be sure.
I like how there's already another save point up here. Yeah, it was that bad. The original, from what I've heard, was a complete mess. Parts of it were unplayable. Like, they pretty much had to redo half the assets and get it all set up. Like, if you go read about it, like, it talks about where Square Enix pretty much was like, yeah, we want this to work. We'll take it down and then relaunch the game.
I can't believe we're still in Cocoon.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, honestly, they could have just put duct tape over Snow's mouth in this entire trilogy, and it would have still been perfectly fine, I feel like. Or made him a mute. Like, honestly, he's the one character where I'm just like, dude, you're not making things better. Just chill. I know one thing, these robot designs are freaking weird. Like, what is the point of how this is set up? I was kind of worried there for a second because I was like, I haven't set up any paradigms for this group. Am I even going to be able to effectively fight? Alright, I'm going to heal real quick. They do. They really do. I feel like a lot of Final Fantasy is like secretly Star Wars fanfic because they've always got a Biggs and Wedge. There's so many things that come across as like Star Wars-esque. Like Final Fantasy XII, I feel like half the plot people have noticed lifts from Star Wars. I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. I really enjoyed 12. Yeah. It was essentially medieval politics with a Star Wars setup for it. With some random technology thrown in for airships. That way you can still get Millennium Falcon-esque moments. Yeah, agreed on all counts. Although, one of the main things that's different is people actually liked Luke, whereas Vaughn, people didn't really care for him that much. Nice. You know, I have not done anything with the Crystarium since I started playing this evening. I'm going to have to look at that here in a minute. The fifth arc. What is my dog barking at?
This place. It must be an ark.
An ark?
That's what they called them.
Long ago, the Fal'Cie, who made their home on Grand Pulse, were afraid of invasion from the outside. As part of their battle preparations, they created an army of living weapons.
Oh
and They
no.
stored those weapons in arks. And they hid the arks all over the world.
Everyone on Grand Pulse knew the legend.
So, this is basically a pulse armory.
Mm-hmm. Most of us never believed in them. A few people tried searching, but they never found a thing. Who'd have thought to look on Cocoon?
Right under our noses. Some
Agreed.
secret they kept.
I liked Vaughn as well. I had no problem with him.
Sanctum
Like,
guys. What are they up to?
he was a little naive, but honestly, like, it
They
fit his
used to say
character.
the Arks had a more practical
I think they treated him well as far as character development.
Yeah, to force Lassie to master their shiny new powers.
Okay, so I get it. Daisley's goal is to forge us into stronger weapons. Right.
Not XIII, but monsters all the same.
Think of it as training for the fight ahead.
Hope's right.
Wait. What was that?
That was trouble. I agree. There's a lot of things where I'm just like, why? Why?
These
Why
guys.
are you so,
Fun
like,
times.
bent out of
Over
shape
there.
over this?
We gotta keep
Then
moving.
there are other things where I'm just like, yeah, no, I completely get it. This is dumb. So, problem is, like, they have their thoughts on what's what and what they feel like it should be. And if they don't get exactly what they want, they're just not going to be happy. But the problem is, even if they get exactly what they want, they're going to find something else that they're going to be upset about. Yay! I will worry about the other ones after I master the initials. So, Hope never does anything in this game worthwhile. Although he's no longer like all like bent out of shape over Snow. Like he's still kind of like, fuck this guy, but he's not like as determined to kill him. I feel like Hope doesn't really evolve as a character at all until Final Fantasy 13 too, when he's older, because they age him up by a few years. Alright. And that's all I'm gonna get out of her right now. Let's level up Sentinel first. That makes more sense. Almost. Almost. So close. Alright, let's go to Vanille here. And level up some Ravager stuff. Now she's got a lot that she can level up. Because I haven't played with her lately. That's going to be about the extent I can do there. I'm going to make sure he's done well on medic here. You know, I haven't thought about that. But considering the fact that Lightning Returns has DLC like outfit for her to dress as Cloud, like I could totally see them doing that. But I also would see a bunch of people bitching and moaning over that too. So I don't know. We'll see what they do. I noticed how they have been very mum about that possibility though. Like, they're making a point not to really talk about that. I definitely like the theory, though. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, Zaz? Yeah, I agree. There's like, you know what? We need a character who's not exactly Barrett, but that kind of fulfills the same role and doesn't happen at all. Alright, let's fight. Let's kill the things. Come on, just stagger already. There we go. That's what I wanted. My only complaint about this game is the fact that it takes so much to get them to stagger, and you barely do any damage until they are. It's interesting, but my main complaint is just the fact that staggering is very much a requirement. If you don't stagger, you're not getting anywhere fast. Like, it's different. And if you utilize it properly, like, you can blast through this game. But there are some times where you're just like, wait. What the fuck am I supposed to do right now?
Thanks. You asked for it.
Come on. I don't understand why they keep attacking lightning too, because snow is supposed to be distracting them as a sentinel. Like, what the hell is the problem with this picture? Oh, I know what the problem is. Snow can't do his job properly.
Keep a cool head.
There we go. That and the stagger on these Pulsework Knights just drops so quickly. Let's see if that helps matters. Although I need to heal first. Alright, let's see if this works now.
New strategy.
That slowed down the stagger bar at least enough to where I could get them to where I needed them to go. There we go. God, I'm taking double the amount of time on those things. So I need to be going this way anyway, so... I wonder if I'm going to be fighting all four now. Nope, just these. Okay, that's good. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can get them staggered pretty quickly. Alright, let's take this thing down fast. Once it's down, I'll focus on healing. Alright. Alright, finish healing snow. There we go.
approach.
You know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get platinum or not. But I'm gonna definitely try to get a lot more of the achievements than I did the first time. I'm playing on XIII, so there's not technically a platinum on it on this version, but I definitely did bare minimum back when the game first came out. So I want to go through and do a lot of the side stuff once I get to the point of the game where it actually opens up. How are you doing tonight, by the way? Very nice. My main concern is getting pretty much everything in the game. That looks like it's the biggest pain in the ass, potentially. I'm trying to make sure that I grab everything I can as I go through. 130 hours. Holy shit. I'm patient, but I don't know if I'm that patient. We'll see how I go, though. Like, I didn't do any of the side stuff the first time I played it, but I played it back when the game first came out. And it was definitely one of those things where I was playing only for the story to get through it. And once the game opened up, I did a couple of side things. And I was like, nope, let's go kill the final boss. And then just walked away from it. Yeah, I get that. You probably ended up having to do quite a bit more to catch up with it. Just to get everything together that you needed to be able to do it. I'm assuming that the hardest thing was getting pretty much every item in the game, right?
We really are being trained to attack.
Nothing back there.
Try to go back to ground pulse. And we end up...
See, at this point, I'm not specifically doing anything special for in-game, but I'm making a point not to sell anything or screw myself over on that side of things. That way, for upgrades on weapons and whatnot, I can actually get through it when the time comes. Yeah, that's what I kind of gathered. I'm pretty much making a point not to pretty much collect everything I can and not get rid of anything. And then in the end game is probably when I'm going to start figuring out the particulars of what I need to do to make things work.
Nothing personal.
Like, I've read a couple of things, but I'm kind of focusing right now on just trying to get through the main story. Omega weapons, those are part of the hunts, right? So, in the middle of what I'm talking about, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing this night. I agree. I don't know if they ever will do it or if they'll do it anytime soon now.
Keep a cool head. That's how it's done.
Maybe once we get to PS5 and the next version of the XBots, they'll consider it. But that's the thing, I don't know with on the XBot side of things how they'll address it, simply because they made a point to make it backwards compatible and enhanced it for Xbox One X. Is there something I need to do specifically to get Catalyst from the main part of the game, or is that something that is mainly during like later game things? Yep, there's an item there. That's what I thought.
Nothing I can't handle.
You know, I would be okay with that, actually. I'd really like for them to go back and redo the whole trilogy and just put it all together, but I don't know. I played this one, I played 2, and then I only played like 2 hours of Lightning Returns. My plan is, like, this isn't going to be the main game I'm going to be playing. I've sort of just been doing this on the side here and there. But my plan is to get through the entire trilogy. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured would probably be the case. Because if they were making it difficult to get Catalyst on the early part of the game that you needed, that would have been a bit much. Especially with how they designed the game in general. But I'm definitely trying to make a point to get every single, you know, like, chest like that and whatnot. That way, if there is something important, I'm making a point to get it. Which, hold on, I'm going to check the map and make sure. Yeah, I should be fine. Nothing there. Enemies there.
Nothing I can't handle.
You know, that's the thing. The story for 13-2 is interesting, I thought. I didn't like the fact that it was a sequel to this game. I feel like it would have done much better had they isolated it and done it as, like, its own Final Fantasy. Because I feel like they were just trying to use an excuse to reuse the engine from this game and the similar battle system, and that was it. But overall, I liked the game. Lightning Returns, I didn't get into it, and I think a lot of it was I knew I was going to miss a lot because of the timer and having to pretty much opt, hey, I can only do this thing, and I can't do this. And I knew I was going to have to play the game multiple times to try to get to everything, potentially. Yeah, that's the thing, like, you went from 6 characters in this game, and no control over when you use them, except for maybe towards the end of the game, to 2 in the second one, and then literally only Lightning for the third one. And I thought that was a really bizarre decision across the board. I'm already on disc 3. Oh, that's the thing that really throws me off with the Xbox One enhancements for this. It's like, I don't have to switch disc.
You know what to do.
But yeah, I definitely liked getting away from the linear aspect that this game had in the second one.
Target's a target.
I guess my real question is, ignoring the fact that I'm playing 13, what is your favorite Final Fantasy?
Nothing personal.
It's definitely well put together. I think my biggest issue really is I wish you didn't have to worry about staggering in order to do like a decent amount of damage. It's an interesting concept, but there are so many times where it's just a pain in the ass to properly stagger an enemy. And I get it, you're supposed to feel a sense of accomplishment once you figure out, you know, what the right rhythm is for each enemy, but sometimes it's too much. Yeah. It's definitely one of those things where there's a lot that you can easily do with the paradigm system and figuring out what works best, but especially if you're going in blind, there's a lot of times where it's like, unless you look it up, you don't always necessarily know what the best way to move forward is. But then again, that could be said for any Final Fantasy, technically. There's always that part of the game where things get a little crazy and you're not sure how to proceed. Is there... Of course there's treasure down there. Yeah, and that's a lot of that's part of it. Like, they do a good job in this game at slowly, you know, delivering information on the battle system and how best to utilize it. But there's definitely some enemies where the first time you come across them, you're like, wait, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Yeah. Well, like, you missed it, but I started with Bartandalus tonight, and the last time I did a stream on here, I definitely screwed it up twice. And a lot of it's from where I hadn't played the game since it first came out. So many years had gone by, I remembered fighting Bartandalus, but I didn't remember anything about the strategy. And the first fight was laughable. And then the second one, like, I was doing better, and then his, like, really powerful move just wiped me out first try. And I didn't even remember how to use the shrouds in this game. And it took me a few minutes to find online how to activate those items. And then when I finally did, I was like, okay, I'm good to go. And even then, I about screwed up the battle. Because Hope and Vanille both ended up dying on me. And they lost their shroud effect, so lightning was the only one, and it totally slowed down the entire rhythm of the fight. Is there something up that one? Yeah. That's the thing, like, this game, I rarely died. And when I did, usually I wasn't far from a save point when it happened. It was rare that I got so far away from a save that I lost hours worth of work. They actually did do a good job at making sure you weren't unfairly punished for that sort of thing. Yeah, 10 was unforgiving in that regard.
Keep the enemy off balance.
I'm actually looking at, once I get through this trilogy, probably going and actually playing 9 again. Like, I haven't played it fully since I was in high school. And I got it on PS4 and started playing a little bit of it, and then started streaming, and I didn't want to start streaming it a ways into it, and I wasn't ready to start over again. So I definitely held off.
You'll make it.
Be careful!
This fucker's a bit of a pain, isn't he? Alright, I need Asuna myself here.
Time for another approach.
You can do it!
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I've played a Final Fantasy that I totally disliked. There's a lot of people who are just like, no, I can't stand that game, and I'm just like, but it's still a good game. So, I originally started playing Final Fantasy in high school. I started with 7. 8 came out like right after that, and then 9 came out, and I got a PS2 specifically so I could play 10. But 9 for me was the first one that, because I didn't play RPGs when I was a kid, so 7 was the first one I started with, and 7 I had problems with in the end game, and 8 I just couldn't get a handle of the junction system properly. Like, I was still able to get through most of the game, but I still ended up having a friend help me get to the end so I could beat it. 9 was the first one I ever beat on my own. And I just really enjoyed the story and how well put together it was. 10 was amazing, but I feel like 9 just has that special, like, nostalgia feeling for me. But I've enjoyed, like, 10, 12, the 13 and 13-2 I enjoyed. Lightning Returns I barely got into, obviously. And then 15 I really liked as well. Nothing up there. This could easily turn bad if I'm not careful. A lot of people were, and honestly, 15 is not the game that they were saying it was going to be. Honestly, I would really love to see the original Vision come out at some point. Like, Tetsuya Nomura, if he could go back and actually do what was originally supposed to be Versus 13 and release that, even if it's reworked, like, I would be interested in playing that, because that's the game I waited for. 15, I still enjoyed it, but you could tell that they were just rushing to finally get it out. and it hurt in a lot of ways as a result. Like, the main, like, area that you're in for most of the game, I felt like that worked pretty well, but the moment that you started going to other locales, you could tell that it just did not work as well. And the story just did not come together the way it needed to.
Target's a target. Keep the enemy off balance.
You can do it!
And of course, that thing, like, turned into an Uber, one of those things, and
So it ends.
oops. I saw it, and I was trying to get things set up, and I just wasn't fast enough. Luckily, this game lets you retry. Yeah, I was in college when Versus 13 was announced. So, we did, what, a decade for that game to come out, and it finally came out as 15, and it was completely different than what they led us to believe it was going to be. I actually enjoyed the battle system, but I kind of liked the fact that it was more active based. It wasn't perfect by any means. There's plenty of things where it didn't work the way I felt like it should have, but I still got enjoyment out of it at least. You know what? I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna see if I can switch a couple of things out here. One, I don't care about. Yeah, what kind of irritates me most about 15, though, is not the main game itself, but how they've addressed the post-game, like DLC and everything else. Like, they had some good ideas, and then they decided, hey, let's just redo the ending, and then the director left Square Enix, and they canceled it, and now they're going to release it as a book instead, and I'm like, no, why are you doing this? There we go.
Back me up. Thanks. Thank you. Target's a target.
Be careful!
Shit.
You can do it!
Thanks. Thank you.
Alright, let's burn this thing down. Or try to, anyway.
Thanks. Thank you. Keep the enemy off balance. Thanks.
I gotta get this thing down, otherwise it's just gonna keep fucking me up.
Be careful!
Come on.
Change of plan.
You can do it!
I'm kinda done with that.
Odin.
Cut us a path!
We do this together. Let's ride.
Hiya!
The storm is here. Until next time.
Be careful!
Thank you. Keep the enemy off balance. Thanks. Change of plan. Thank you. Thanks.
Be careful!
Keep the enemy off balance. Thank you. Time for another approach.
You can do it!
Thank God that thing's dead.
Be careful!
Thanks. Change of plan. Target's a target.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. I can't believe I spent so long on that. I thought I spent longer on it, but then again, I did die once, so that's the thing. Alright, let's move on a little bit. Oh, Jesus. I didn't want to fight all those. I've been trying not to avoid fights, but that was definitely not one I wanted to deal with. Alright, let's see here. So almost there. Alright, let's see here. Alright, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. I am going to call it a night. But I'll be back pretty soon with this and with some other games as well. But take it easy.